Alright, hello, welcome back. Today, we are going to mess around with turning around in the fighting game. So currently, when I press the other direction, turn around instantly, which is not great. I don't like it. I don't feel it's exactly useful for it to be that way. Especially since this is supposed to be a fighting game, Metroidvania game at the same time. Turning around in 5 frames is probably where I want it to be. Or turning around when I attack with a specific attack. So, we want to go to the player, and then to the scaling component. And we want to mess around here. Okay. Additionally, we already made a similar item for jumping. So we have a pre-jump delay here. In that case, we will add, and then we'll do this pre-jump delay could be a child mode. Just so I don't have to see it. Okay. I will rename this to turn around delay. So nice jump delay. Okay, a child mode of the step manager. And leave the movement component now. That has the timer again. Right. Step manager will also don't have the same. No, sorry, not the step manager, the scale component. Now, I need to attach a script to this. So component scripts, timer component. Yep. Okay. So let's take a look at the package. So we have a movement for if they're jumping. That's in the process. So let's do something similar by copying and pasting this. Pasting here is the thing. Jump is not defined. So let's set scale. Not here. Okay, sorry. So we have our timer. It's attached. It doesn't have any value, I believe, which we might want to change. We have a pre-jump value. So add this. to exclude a variable that is the direction. It should be a vector too. This should be current filtration. I don't know if I have any current object filtration. What is the current? Okay. And then in movement, we had jump. If we had is jumping, is false. So we make a variable in the skill component. Five is split turning. So if this turning equals false, timer dot start return false. Then call process the function. And then we need to check if we are turning around. Yeah. Take the new scale, set it to, sorry, set the current scale and the new scale. Then we want to else colon tab. And now let's do the jump. So else if the timer is stopped. If the timer is not stopped. Okay. Then timer dot is stopped equals false if timer is less than 1. Return if it's jumping and timer is stopped. Velocity is jumping. I don't remember a lot of that is that case. If turning is false. Okay, if it's true then, when do I want to, what do I want to check? When do I want to set scale? If timer dot frames left equals 0, that one. Okay, let me change this like 10 frames so it's noticeable to me. Okay, and I press the turnaround. Nope. I haven't assigned the timer. Okay, so now it's always turning the left direction. But if I just say right, it won't turn right. Why? Because I'm not resetting the value. It's turning again. Turn left, turn right. It's no longer instantaneous. Alright. That is today's progress. Mainly. I think so as well. Cool. Me too from perfect stuff. So down, down, forward, forward, kick, then down, down, left, left, kick. Wait, what? Left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright, never mind. I don't know why there was a problem there. Okay. Huh. Sure. That is a very specific problem. So, to explain what I did, I went into frame by frame mode. I started facing right. Then I did quarter circle. I did down quarter circle left, which I only have an attack set to quarter circle down, quarter circle forward. So what it's showing me here is that I am seen as facing left somewhere in the script, in some script. However, I have not turned around yet. Now, would a real person have a problem there? Apparently, yes, actually. If they're because 5 frame inputs are for most for hitboxes are fairly fast, or your keyboard. So I need to find when I am changing the is facing right and where that's being changed. I believe here I have it. No, is it here? Is facing right. Okay. When is it changed? Okay. not in here. In the script, in the script, in the script. This one, input manager. Okay. Now, where is the part where set important variables? Okay. This should not be the thing that changes the player is facing right or not anymore. It should be the skill component. And the input direction from the player has an input direction, and so is the input manager. What do I have already called with the scale manager? Really just the host, so host dot host dot which don't work. Okay. How do I delay the spacing right portion without having a reference to the player here? Well, it just makes more sense for the is facing right to be set in the scale component. Maybe. The input manager does also call it, I think. And we call it a few times. So the input manager calls is facing right or not. But if the input manager has a reference to the scale component, which it already does, we might as well use that. So let's go here. We'll move into this. I don't believe there's anything here. Right, go to the scale component. Go from the is facing right. Mm-hmm. If sound dot scale dot x is greater than 0, I'm going to need the less than 0. Hold, hold. Both of these are going to be online. They're both going to just set the value of it is facing right equal. One of them is true, the other one is false. Okay. If x is greater than 0, I'm facing right, so this should be true. And this should be false. All right. That's that. Input manager. Scale on. Save, run, try. We'll just test. Facing right. I have pressed left. It is still true. I turn around and it's false immediately on the same frame. All right. So then, it's simply a button press. Okay, is it just press? Oh, that's fine. Okay. I should probably be using this. Testing it properly. So I want to test if there's an error with turning around with this thing being called on both of them. Okay, apparently the thing is just not working. Oh, that checks for sequence, which there is no sequence, so I should just put the number 5. Or, no. Okay, the kicks aren't a single sequence. Oh, God. Okay. I should just check if it's pressed. It's just pressed. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. In living mode. Down, down, left, left. Interesting. Because it's the thing. Okay, I think it's not getting any problems with attacking and turning around. Speaking of which, how many frames is this active for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, press left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so since the attack would show up on both sides as a forward-facing attack, um, what a back attacking attack, sorry, what a backwards attacking button could do, because I kind of want to have those in to make the game stand out a little more, is I press the attack button and back. I start the turning around, but it's not at 5 frames. It's at the end of the turnaround value time. So where is that gonna be? So set scale. Okay. How would I do it then? If I wanted to start a backwards attacking button, how would I want the scaling to be done? I press the button. I wait the number of frames for startup plus the attacking frames. Then I turn around after the active frames have ended. After the active frames have ended. If I set that and everything still has 5 frames of end lag minimum, then it should be fine. However, because I haven't turned around, I can't do down quarter circle forwards by doing down, down, left, left. While the attack starts from the right. So, in addition, if I want the thing to be cancelable, I need to know when does it cancel. Because quite often, you cancel on the active frame, meaning it would probably want to turn around before the active frame. What this may mean is that the attack is actually still on the same side, however, the hitbox only activates after the back attack button has been pressed. Okay, let's try this. So let's go to the event manager. Let's give a new back attack. easily to be copied. I should probably leave the special one first. Okay. Back, back, okay. So it's just back heavy punch, meaning whatever the opposite direction of it is. So back attack, special. And I think air normal will be here as well. And air special. Yeah. So now we want to do back. Let's go with light kick. Light is just the easiest button to go with. So this means I need to make an attack. Add attack. Rename this to back. Back light kick. Back light kick. Basic. So let's go add some frames. Okay. First off, let's think. When would I want the hitbox to come out? Probably after the turnaround, which means at least frame 4 or 5. 6 frames. So we'll add a hitbox here and here. And then we will add new attack data, basic duration, that 10 damage, 100 yes, knockback and X 1000. Default knockback for 160. Okay. Then I'll just copy this to the other hitbox. Control V. No? Okay. Control V. Alright, now we're going to do this in the hitbox. Alright, go to the 2D view. Let's put this in front but below the player. I hate this. Being like this. Okay. back in the input manager because I never finished making it work correctly. So for the sequence to be working for back, light kick, if I'm facing right, it is true. That means I want to press left. Meaning left. And then down here would be right. And then we would want to go into frame by frame mode to test this stuff. So frame by frame. Line kick is just pressed. Back is now pressed. Reset. F. Back. And then line kick. I never assigned it. The manager doesn't have a back light kick right now. So let's go back light kick. Run it. Frame by frame mode. If I press back, I'm like kicking the same frame. It should, no? Okay. Frame by frame mode. Back. Then light kick. No. Okay. Why? I changed the wrong things. That's why. No, that stays. This should be left here. This should be over to the forward right. This should be right. And this should be downward circle forward left. So I'm facing right and then press left. I should do the attack. Okay, frame by frame mode. Left. Like press. It didn't start anything, which means it might start the attack after we turn around. Nope, we did not. We turned around before that. Okay. That's because frame 3 and frame 4 had it. And the turnaround delay default number in the scale component is 5 frames. Change that to 3 frames. Frame by frame mode. Back, light kick. Okay, that works. A bit more. Hmm. Wait, let me do this again. So, frame by frame mode, left, light kick. This is frame 0. 1, 2, 3. It's not out. Well, that's because this is 4. Frame 4. What am I expecting? And counter count +1. How should I go that together? Alright. Fix names. Frick you. Delete. Add an entering. Fix names. back, light kick, start, swing 1, 2, 3, 4, turn around 5 and 6, and then we go back to 0, which apparently is printing somewhere or something. That tells us what we're on. Following attack energy. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's consistent enough. Great. Okay, that's okay, I think. That's good. Alright, it's late, and it's time to go to bed now. We did what we needed to do, which was have turnaround work better, and also whatever this is, yeah, making the turnaround turn better, and then fixing any errors that came up. We also made a back attack as a bonus. So there